Hey, how you doing? This is episode 3 for the Daily Mac. This is Dougie Mac, or Dougie Mackie. Now you know how the name was created. So, third episode, and I got to admit today I'm not feeling fully pumped as what I normally am. Normally strutting around. Today is a bit of a home-based day. It's also International Women's Day today. And from yesterday's episode, you saw the photos of Daz and I at the London Astoria. While I was going through looking for those photos, or that photo in particular, started going through a couple of other photos that kind of got me a little bit down today. And this is one of the topics I want to talk about today. When moving to a new city, you're obviously leaving a lot of things behind. Some days you will wake up and kind of wonder what the hell you're doing, with a new city. What are you doing? And I think I was watching one of my mentors today about playing the long game. It's all about thinking long term. Short term, I could easily give in, pack my bags, move back to London and make everything easy again because you just want to be with those people you miss, like your friends and family. Thank God for technology, we can bring the world closer, but the hours are always different, so it makes it a little harder in that respect. But I think today I'm trying to find my way out of that kind of feeling. Like, don't get me wrong, the plan is to be in Melbourne, but you do make a lot of sacrifices when you're moving around like that. And like I say, 12 years in London, and now this is like my 4th week in Melbourne. And I've got my boy who I'm staying with at the moment. Obviously, this is his little studio setup he's letting me use. Thanks for that, Daz. Nice one, brother. I think relationships, like I'm single now, but I had to go through that and not wanting to break up, but you've got to, if you follow your dreams in a way, and if you feel like you're going on different directions, you kind of have to take that step. And it's days like today where I find it pretty tough. But I guess what I'm wanting to talk to you about is where you're at, and in terms of if you are wanting to take the next step, there will be some sacrifices that you need to make. Whether it would be relationship, whether it'll be financial, you keeping your emotions at bay and doing what's best to get to where you want to be. And like I say, thinking of the long game. What can I say other than you've just got to keep the faith, I think. You've made the choice. Otherwise, you're just going to be one of those people that's bouncing around. And, I think that was when I first started traveling in my early 20s. I did a lot of that. I was just bouncing around. I left a job from working in radio 7 years to then, traveling to Germany and New York and LA and then settling down in London. And that's when I did the next 10-year stretch. And I noticed through that time, it was, you were searching for something, but it was all short term. It's all short term solutions. But once the reality kicks in that you're here for good and that you're here to start something, that's where it gets tough. And you just got to call upon friends, like I say, friends and family to keep you through that. Now this could be a complete rant today, and I think this is more therapeutic for me than what it is for you, but who knows, you might actually have a connection with what I'm saying. And if you do, please comment, let me know some of the things that you've gone through in terms of making that decision, making the hard choices, making the hard calls. I'd love to hear it. But hey, look, we're here for the whole long haul, and I need to get out of this little rut. I've seen all my emails and done other things I have to do today, and I think it's time to get out of the house and maybe some exercise. Maybe I might take the day off today. I might just take the day off, head to the pool. It's a beautiful day out. Sounds like a plan.
Long-haired freaky people need not apply. And the sign said long-haired freaky people need not apply. And the sign said long-haired freaky people need not apply. And the sign said long-haired freaky people need not apply.
Wow, that was a lot better. I feel a lot better about life now, to be honest. Beautiful day, bit of a swim in an awesome pool. So I did quite a few laps there. I'm pretty stoked with that. I think the biggest thing to think about after what we discussed earlier is if you do lose motivation, you do get a bit down on yourself, don't think of it as a complaining, unless you are actually complaining. If you're not working and you're constantly doing a lot of work at home and so forth, you're going to go a little bit stir crazy. It's natural, and even I forget that sometimes, and I think that's pretty much was the case today. So, and in a day like that, if you're feeling that way, get out, go do something crazy. Go, you should have a bucket list of things to do that you want to get out there and do. And a friend of mine keeps nagging at me that I'm not having enough fun in Melbourne. The whole point of me being here was to crack on and start a business or get involved with another company who, creates content. We smash it together. I've been very focused on that, very driven the last 4 weeks. So yeah, maybe I do need to get out there and relax a little bit. Perfect day for it today.
And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not apply.